So my name is Salla Nazarenko. I work as the international affairs specialist at the Union of Journalists in Finland.
Quanti giornalisti ci sono in Finlandia?
Our members are 14,000, but it also includes, for instance, movie and TV workers that work for productions, not strictly journalists. So I would think it's around altogether, because not everyone is a member of the union, rough estimate maybe 16,000 journalists.
Quali sono le tappe per diventare giornalista nel vostro paese?
You can study at the university. We have some schools specialized in journalism. We have journalism curricula, but many people also have backgrounds in something else. Quite a few journalists have studied political history, for instance, or corporate communications, economics, many fields. So it's an open profession, so anyone can become a journalist. But it of course helps in skills and network building if you go to a specialized school.
Che cos'è e cosa fa l'Associazione dei giornalisti finlandesi?
We are a trade union and we unite journalists in order to defend first and foremost the labor rights, meaning salaries, working conditions. But we also work for the freedom of speech. We work for better media policy, for the state support for media, and also we try to see that the conditions for work are good, that there's no harassment of journalists and so on.
Cosa fate per affrontare il problema delle fake news?
We organize training workshops on many different things, on journalist security, on fact-checking, on information operations. So we've also worked with some Finnish authorities to train journalists on how to recognize, for instance, foreign information operations. We do that, and also in our membership criteria, when we accept new members, we check the background of people, that they are committed to professional ethics, so that we don't sort of like unwillingly participate in the spread of fake information.
Nel World Press Freedom Index la Finlandia è al quinto posto, un grande risultato, ma perché non è più al primo posto? Che cosa è successo?
We think it's probably because of the Helsingin Sanomat trial on disclosing security secret where journalists were convicted of publishing classified information. We disagree with the court decision, and it's actually going to a court of appeal at the moment. The case is not over, so we believe that Helsingin Sanomat case is a big reason for the fall.
Quali sono oggi le minacce più significative per l'informazione in Finlandia?
Big threat is of course the changing business model of media, which has led to financial difficulties of many media outlets. Because the less journalists, the less free media we have, the more difficult the situation is for journalists. And the other major threat is online harassment and bullying that many journalists face, and this is something that should be taken seriously at all levels of the society.
E rispetto alla guerra in Ucraina?
Well, there of course brings along a lot of things. Mostly, first of all, it's feelings of insecurity, of threat. In case of Finland, it's Russia attacking another country, so it kind of has evoked a feeling of an existential threat to us. But also, when there's a war, it makes the sphere for discussion more narrow, that we are much more interested in the war than in other things. And there are things like climate change, energy crisis, mass extinction of species happening. So it also might take our attention away from other very important processes in the society.